Most medical centers have no idea how an AI booking agent actually works inside their operation. They picture something bolted on, something separate that creates more complexity, something their staff has to manage on top of everything else they are already doing. That's not what this is. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how it works, operationally, technically, and practically inside a real medical center environment. I am Dan Pereira. This is AI for Medical Centers, Episode 2. Let's start with the most important thing to understand. Your AI booking agent doesn't replace your practice management system. It connects to it. Whether you're running Genie, Best Practice, Clinko, or any other system, the agent integrates directly. It reads your real-time availability. It writes confirmed appointments into your system the moment they booked. It operates within the workflow your team already uses. Your staff don't need to learn a new platform. They don't need to change how they work. The agent fits around what you already have, not the other way around. That integration piece is what separates a properly built AI booking agent from an AI generic online scheduler or a basic chatbot. It's not a separate tool your team has to manage. It's an intelligent layer sitting on top of your existing infrastructure, handling the volume your team shouldn't be touching manually. Now let me walk you through the 5 specific workflows the agent handles inside your operation. Workflow 1. Inbound contact management. Every inbound call, every website inquiry, every contact form submission, the agent engages immediately. It doesn't route, it doesn't put patients on hold. It responds intelligently in real time, 24 hours a day. The patient experience from the very first contact is consistent, professional, and immediate regardless of what the time they reach out. Workflow 2. Patient qualification. Before an appointment is booked, the agent qualifies the patient conveniently. What do they need? Which practitioner is the right fit for their situation? What the procedure is required? Do they have a referral? What insurance are they on? That qualification happens naturally. The patient doesn't feel like they are being processed. By the time the appointment is confirmed, your team already has the context they need without anyone having to ask. Workflow 3. Confirmation and preparation communications. The moment an appointment is confirmed, the agent sends a detailed confirmation. Date, time, practitioner, location, what to bring, for procedures requiring preparation, fasting protocols, specific clothing, stopping certain medications. Those instructions go out automatically at the clinically appropriate time before the appointment, not depending on someone remembering, not varying based on who's working that day. Consistent, accurate, automatic every single time. Workflow 4. Reminder and rescheduling sequence. The agent manages a tiered communication sequence in the days leading up to every appointment. Each communication gives the patient a simple, frictionless way to confirm, reschedule, or cancel. When a patient needs to reschedule, the agent handles it entirely, finds an alternative slot that works, confirms the new appointment, updates your systems, and releases the original slot back into availability in real time. No manual intervention required. Workflow 5. Escalation to human staff. This is the workflow that makes everything else work. Your agent needs clearly defined escalation triggers, the specific situations where a human must take over. Complex clinical questions, patients' complaints, high anxiety patients, anything requiring clinical judgment or sensitive handling. When the agent hits one of those triggers, It stops and escalates immediately, but it doesn't just transfer, it hands over with full context. Your staff member receives everything the agent gathered: patient name, what they need, what was already handled, what requires their attention, a warm, informed handoff. Your team starts from context, not from zero. Now, let me talk about implementation, because this is where most medical centers have legitimate concerns. The implementation process follows our double diamond methodology: discover, define, design, deliver. It starts with a discovery session where we map every patient touchpoint and every booking workflow in your current operation. We identify exactly what the agent handles, what goes to humans, and where the integration points with your existing systems are. We define the escalation triggers, the communication templates, the qualification framework, everything specific to your practice. Then we design and build. The agent is trained on your specific operation, your practitioners, their specialties, your procedure types, your intake requirements, your insurance policies, your preparation protocols, not a generic template, not an off-the-shelf solution, a system built specifically for how your practice operates. Go Live follows a structured process. Your team is trained on how the agent works, what it handles, and how to manage escalations. We monitor the first weeks of deployment closely, adjusting based on real patient interactions and edge cases that comes up. From first consultation to live deployment, typically 4 to 6 weeks, depending on the complexity of your operation. Tomorrow, in episode 3, we are covering HIPAA compliance and governance. Because patient data is your most sensitive operational asset, and the governance framework you build around your AI system is what determines whether you're protected or exposed. That episode is non-negotiable if you're seriously considering AI implementation for your medical center. Book your free consultation at jxtech.ai. Let's map out what this integration looks like for your specific practice and your existing systems.